We are live streaming this on the Content Trent channel. What's going on? We are currently freaking out at Pre-Write. We're freaking the F out, to be totally transparent, because we only had one upgrade to our premium version of prewrite.com. What is Pre-Write? It's a storytelling tool and platform that people can start to develop their ideas for screenplays, podcasts, videos, all that kind of stuff. And one upgrade thus far in the month is not great. So we are, like I said, currently freaking out. We're scrambling to push those numbers up. One, because obviously we make money when people pay us. Two, we're about to raise a seed round for venture capital, and everything will be under very critical review. And then three, personal pride. Yeah, we kind of screwed up, and we need to get the train back in the right direction. So, because I am a glutton for punishment and am somewhat psycho, I'm live streaming all of this freak out and battle plan here for your viewing pleasure. So hopefully we learned some stuff. Hopefully we get the thing back on track. But enjoy, sit back and relax. Table stakes. Here's what we know. A couple weeks ago, we launched our biggest update yet, which included new UX, new UI, better organizational system. So we introduced folders so people could sort and organize all of their content in a much easier fashion. And then the other huge part of the update was we introduced a new format for podcasts. So now users can use Pre-Write to plan their podcast, and that's awesome. On launch day, we hit a number of KPIs that were new records. New stories created, daily active users, signups, all like the good things you want to have. And that was about 2 weeks ago now. And to be honest, I spent like probably 90 to 95% of my time building out a launch strategy so we could get podcasters onto the platform. And that was awesome. I think we had some good results there. But there's a huge problem with that. So anytime you enter into a new kind of user group or a new niche, there's different stages of awareness. And there are, what we observe as the 5 stages of awareness or what have you. And coming from, the screenwriting game, a lot of the screenwriters already knew that there existed solutions to help them write their screenplays, right? So they were kind of product aware. They were even solution aware, right? So we've been running on the screenplay side of things for a while. They knew that we existed, and it was really just a matter of them, trying out the product and seeing if it worked for them and what they wanted to do. The problem with podcasters is, while again, their screenwriting brethren were product aware or solution aware, most of the podcasters weren't even problem aware. And what does that impact have? So the further down the awareness cycle that they are, the least likely they are to actually buy the thing, right? So when we spent so much time in building out, these podcast strategies, it's all well and good. But there was a great deal of educational content that had to be created. And we basically had to help them understand that in order to hire Pre-Write, they could fire their Google Docs, they could fire their Microsoft Word, they could fire a lot of like the monotony and kind of clunkiness of how people used to plan their podcast. So that's the hypothesis that we're working on, because the sales cycle is going to be a little bit longer. Because there's more education that has to happen on the podcaster side. That completely screwed our paid upgrades for this month. So that's like the big thing. And Sam, our CTO, he went through the numbers this morning, and our average sales cycle for screenwriters going from freemium to paid is 49 days on average, but those 49 days are actually skewed quite a bit by 3 users in particular that took over 100 days to convert to a paid account. So when it comes right down to it, there were actually a lot more individual users that upgraded immediately. And so that is, again, like some of this cognitive dissonance that we have going on um, about our paid signups. So, again, I'm going to pause right here and I'm going to actually start tweeting out the links to um, this so we can start getting more people in here. But we are mid panic mode. We are trying to build up pipeline on the fly. And again, I'm going to tweet this out. 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 Currently live streaming a WTF holy $. We only had one paid sign up on pre-write app in February. Gulp. Watch me live stream the problem and solution. We'll put a little smiley face in there now. Smile. Watch me live stream the process of upgrading more of our freemium users. It's gonna be fun. All right, cool. Let's rock and roll. So going back to like where we're at now, our plan. So there are going to be 3 main things, and then maybe like 3.5 that we're going to focus on today. One, we're going to analyze where most of our active free users are and what they're doing with the tool. So we can sort our user database by how engaged they are, how many times they're logging in, how active they're being on the platform, that sort of thing. So the first kind of tier that we're going to look at is who are most active free users over the last 7 days. And I'm going to send them personal emails that are really focused on kind of congratulating their diligence that they've been showing the last couple of days. And as a result of all that hard work, they have earned a bonus, and that bonus is a 50% off an annual subscription to Pre-Write Premium. Why would somebody convert from free to premium? Free only gives you one story. So what does one story mean? If you're working on a screenplay for a feature film, right, you might only need one story. But if you are a producer or a writer for many different television shows or short form shows, you might need to plan multiple stories and multiple screenplays. So there is really where, hey, we've harnessed the momentum for this one. Let's keep the writing going. We have a special discount code that they can activate that unlocks multiple story access. So that's part one. Part two, we're launching an affiliate program in real time, and we're going to do it all today. That's a little bit crazy. It's a little bit nuts, but thankfully we have Sam, the boy genius, as a CTO, who is going to make sure all of the technical stuff happens. Um, and then finally, because again, we know that the conversion cycle is so much faster for our screenwriter cohort, we're going to launch a new campaign that basically messages something like, you could pay thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars to a coverage company to get feedback on your screenplay, or you could use pre-write at a vastly discounted rate to actually get a lot of the same kind of quality out for much less. So yeah, that's the third part of it. And the fourth thing is we're gonna launch a couple in-app notifications to get people to upgrade. So in any case, where I'm going to start from the solution architecting side of things is actually on the launching of the affiliate programs. So what are some of the key things in launching the affiliate program? One, someone has to be interested in being a part of an affiliate. Two, we have to get all of the messaging kind of set up, like why they should join, all of that. And then three, we have to, enable some of the back end stuff so they can capture the revenue for any sign up that is attributed to them. So let's get going. All right. When it comes to our affiliate kind of things, the first place that we're going to look is people that have interacted with us across social, people that are interested, people that have said really good things about us. Ideally, those individuals are, well connected. They have a number of, followers, and they have some audience that they've built up, and all those good things. So what I'm going to do is do some of this kind of like heavy lifting in the background, so I can send Sam this Google Doc or Google spreadsheet, and that's what we'll use kind of as the basis for the actual outreach. So I'm just going to go ahead and title this affiliate targets. And I should also clarify it's screenwriting affiliate targets. So first, we'll do name, email, notes. Okay. So again, some of the criteria we're looking at, are there people that we've DM'd with before? There's one guy, he's awesome. He's been super helpful for us and getting the word out about pre-write. His name's Kirby Voss. He's a director, he's a writer, he's a member of the WGA, and he runs a production studio called Forza Productions. And earlier in the day, he liked one of our tweets, which was great. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is add Kirby to this affiliate list. So his name's Kirby Voss. Put it in his email. Boom. As we fill out this list, I'll turn the camera around so you can kind of see what I'm working on. Major fan of pre-write. Great. All right, going back to the DMs, let's look for people that have said something really nice. Let's see. We've got some folks that have been using pre-write for narrative design, which is pretty cool. Let's see, Sam writes movies. Let's see what this guy's up to. Probably not a fit, probably too big. Ken, I know for sure. Ken Miyamoto, he was the former Sony Pictures script reader and analyst. Super well connected. Let's see here. Ken Miyamoto. We've sent him some blogs in the past as well, and the blogs he's reviewed for us. He's done, quite a bit of kind of peer review, so that's always a good indicator. I'm going to send him a note here directly through. All right, so I just slid in the DMs on Twitter. I'm just going to make a note for that too. Who else? Martin Katie. Gonna send him a note. David Wappel. David's awesome. David's written some things that have been featured, including Long Gone on HBO. He's a top 25 screenwriter to watch, and he's just a super good guy. So I'm going to include David in there as well. It's David's Wapple. There we go. Indicated previous interest. So some of the, again, criteria that we're looking at for these affiliates or potential affiliate fits is, have they had access to pre-write before? Have they used it before? Do they have some sort of audience already built up? Again, like, it's great when people say they want to help out and do stuff. But, again, if it's not a fit, it's not a fit. So, okay, back to the DMs. John Cohen has been an awesome. I've actually exchanged some notes with him over on LinkedIn, so I'm going to pull that up as well. John does a variety of different types of writing. Let's see. John, where'd you go, buddy? There you go. All right, so I'm going to pull his contact info out of here and dump it back into the spreadsheet. And he also indicated previous interest. And I've never done a live stream before, so bear with me with all the fun stuff. Hopefully it's entertaining. I know it's probably going to be a lot more entertaining when you can actually see my screen. Let's see. Okay, we got an answer. Sweet. Well, we just got our first answer from an affiliate. I'm not going to say who it is. To be honest, I'm honestly less interested in the money than I am in collaborating with cool people and supporting good products. I honestly think you guys are onto something really exciting. I'm starting a writers group. I want to include our tool. I've got a few other prominent writer friends. No one knows my work, but I have cool friends that I'm planning on telling about y'all. Appreciate you thinking of me. Cool. So that's great. That's, whatever it's been, 20 minutes of me rambling, 5 minutes of me actually working. We already have one person ready to rock and roll. So let's do it. So completely flattered, man. And you guys can all just kind of see my very poor posture. So I'm going to pull the shoulders back a little bit, get a little stretch in. Okay, taking this combo to email. Probably easier to keep track of what's what. Mine is Trent at prewrite.com. Cool. So one down. I'm going to let Sam know real quick too. Sam, good news. Our boy. Boom. So now Sam knows, and hopefully that kicks his butt into gear to make sure the rest of the affiliate setup happens. So now we're serious. We put the cat backwards, which means we're serious. All right, let's go back through. So in a couple of cases, I'm actually going to hit these affiliate partner potentials on both Twitter, email, and LinkedIn. So again, we don't want to annoy, but do want to make sure we get their attention. Would you guys be interested? This one that I'm reaching out to now, it actually runs a very, very, very successful film festival overseas, and I know that they've had a number of kind of partners that they rely on for tools, for courses, for content, that sort of thing. So I'm going to send him a note as well. And one of the great parts of doing it this way is we really want to find people that can take us from one-to-one conversations to one-to-many conversations, right? So that's one of the difficulties in the freemium SaaS model. And again, like our freemium or our premium version is only $10 a month. So it's not like we can spray and pray, mass blast, run somebody through an outbound email sequence and just rock and roll. We need to identify people that have confluence and have some sort of like community that they've already built up. So that's going to be our strategy here. And the nice thing too is because our product is so well received, it's doing the individual a service, it's doing their group a service, and it's really providing a need and a benefit to the overall screenwriting community. So that's why we have high hopes for this being a big thing. All right. Yeah, let's do it. We gave, so in this one, so a couple people we've given away subscriptions for winners or participants in their screenplay contests. So I'm going to hit all those people back up too, so we can kind of substantiate the relationship. So again, this should be good. We gave away subscriptions for their screenwriting contest. All right. So I think another way that we'll want to prioritize, some of these potential affiliates is looking at some of our paid users as well and seeing if they want to kind of help evangelize the pre-write program and kind of methodology. So I'm going to log into our back end and see who of our paid users have been the most active in the last 7 days. Again, big benefit for them is they can actually kind of cover the cost of their pre-write membership by helping us spread the word. There's a great story about this guy kid that I just put into the list. He kind of found like a back door into our system and was super helpful in helping us patch together, some fail-proof ways to make sure it didn't happen again. And as a result, he's been gifted or granted some great, free products from us. So I'm sure being who he is, cool. So that'll be fun. Let's pop back into, oh, by the way, all of, I put together in 30 seconds, a kind of like a roadmap for like this whole live stream that I'm doing. So if you can see that, this is kind of a pre-write of me live streaming what the heck is going on in our world right now. So am I further or closer away than I was before? Let's try that. Of course, you are on my iPad and I am on my MacBook. So welcome to the party. For anyone who hasn't checked in yet or is popping in and out, we had only one paid user for prewrite.com in the month of February, which is kind of like a holy crap moment for us. We spent a lot of time releasing and launching our new product, which is new UX, new UI, more organizational features such as folders and that sort of thing. And then also a new format, which is podcasts. So now podcasters and podcast producers can use Prewrite to help plan, organize, and share and collaborate on their podcast. And I personally spent an inordinate amount of time running marketing for our podcast stuff, which almost completely neglected the screenwriting stuff. And we know that our screenwriters have a much shorter sales cycle than our podcasters do. Why is that? Screenwriters are more product aware and solution aware, whereas podcasters are problem aware, maybe, or just completely unaware. They don't know that a tool exists to help them plan their podcast. They don't even know why you need to plan your podcast. So in any case, I'm live streaming our efforts to bump our paid usership higher than one for February. So this is what you're watching right now. There are three main things that we're doing. One is launching an affiliate program. So we're identifying key kind of contributors or key influencers, if you will, in the screenwriting game to help them get paid to promote our tool to people in their circles. The second thing we're doing is looking at our most active free users over the last 7 days, and we're probably going to bump that to the last 30 days, to be honest, and offering them a promo code to upgrade from free to premium. And then the third thing that we're doing is launching a campaign to promote Pre-Write as a coverage tool for their screenplays. Coverage companies exist to help give feedback and edits and kind of a critical eye to people's kind of works in progress. And sometimes it could cost hundreds of dollars. Sometimes it could cost thousands of dollars, depending on the level of coverage that writers select. And Pre-Write allows for a lot of that coverage analysis to actually happen directly in our platform. So major value prop there is, you could spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on this, or you could spend, $10 a month forever to get coverage on demand, basically. So those are the big three things that we're working on. Currently in the process of building a list for our affiliate program. So I think we have about 10 on there now. We already have one person agreed to join up on the affiliate side of things, which is awesome. He's been a huge supporter of us for a few weeks or months, I guess now. So really looking forward to that. Without further ado, let's go back at it. All right. Cool. So we already got the email back. Cool. So we got the email back from the one writer and producer, which is awesome. I'm going to CC Sam, who's our CTO. Really appreciate this. Keep the positive feedback flowing. It's what powers our engines. My role is as CMO/COO. And yes, small team. Looping in our CEO, CTO, Sam, who is the technical mastermind behind the tool. Our CPO actually on vacation in Hawaii this week. We're not jealous. it's the three of us and cool. So yeah, Sam, to get you up to speed, Kirby's interested talking through and though he said he doesn't care about the money, we must compensate him for his all right, so we got one in the hopper. I just want to see if any of the other promotional stuff that we're doing is working. Signed up. Small step, big impact. All right, so let's go back to building out the affiliate list. Yeah, so we have 10 of our users. The last thing that I was doing before taking a little brief interlude here was looking at our paid users that have been active in the last 7 days and seeing if they would also be interested in affiliating on our behalf. The good news is we have a number of paid users to draw from. And some of them are pretty well known, which is awesome. By the way, speaking of well-known users, we had an actor who was on the FX series The League, who played a doctor. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, of course, it's Paul Scheer. And we are really looking forward to welcoming him with open arms to the Pride platform. Paul, if you're listening, and I don't think you are because nobody's live right now with me, welcome. Big fan. Andre, big fan. All right. Back at it. Pauline. Cool. We also have a number of colleges and universities and courses like that use Prewrite. Another thing that we could have added to this list is offering a massive discount for our education users. I think the risk that we run there is eventually they phase out of either their email account, or they change programs or change schools or whatever, and then we're kind of on the hook. I think from that perspective. So that's why we did not add the education users that we currently have um, to what we're trying to do here. So back to the affiliate list. I think I'm going to try to get this to about 20. If you're just tuning in, we do have one already on. I think if we could get 5 people to, kind of agree to be part of our affiliate program this week or today, then we're in a pretty good spot. Of course, just getting somebody interested in an affiliate program and them actually being a great steward of the affiliate program are two very, very different things. That might be something we'll want to live stream later, but yeah, there's going to be a whole host of things, and I think a lot of that's going to come through collaboration. So one of the things that, of course, is on top of mind for everybody is Clubhouse, and can we use Clubhouse? Can we leverage Clubhouse to build up some more interest in pre-write and the ability to plan the content? So that might be like a collaboration we do with some of these affiliates where we're co-hosting rooms on Clubhouse, and kind of working together to answer questions or do some sort of exclusive, if you will. So yeah, no one tells you how lonely no one tells you how lonely live streams are when you're by yourself, but here we are. So I'm going to expand out our active users from the last 30 days to see if there are any more that we can look at as potential fits here for our yeah, Martin's been awesome. Martin's been with us for a really long time. Martin. So because we jumped so quickly into this, like I literally talked to Sam at, well, it's 12:15 here in Chicago. Sam and I talked about this at 11. I put together that quick pre-write outline to kind of keep us focused for this, and that was about 11:15. I think I went live about 45 minutes ago, so 11:30. And progress. We didn't really talk through a ton of stuff, but we do already have one new affiliate signed up, so that's super cool. So again, I'm going back through old emails for people that have had nice things to say about Pre-Write, people that have like talked about us in public. So some of this is one-to-one in emails. Some of it is people that we've like DM'd with on Instagram or Twitter or LinkedIn, and then yeah, some of the rest of it is like public facing stuff. So they've tweeted about us and all that good jazz. Let's see. Cool. So, what other songs and dances can I do for you? We have the affiliate list built out. We have a number of active fans of Pre-Write that we will be approaching regarding jumping on as affiliates. A couple of the sources that we found, again, emails from exchanged with our users, our actual user list. So we're looking at our paid users, seeing if any of them would be interested in kind of promoting on our behalf, giving them a little bit of money for successful signups from their end. We're going back through some of the press individuals that we've talked with that have had some things to say. What else can I talk about? We did a couple big campaigns previously. To email. .com. Cool. So yeah, again, going back through all of these users that have indicated some interest before, people said, how can I get the word out about Pre-Write? We're going back through and we are kind of sending them the offer about joining up with the affiliate program. So again, it's kind of a slog. It's a lot more manual of a process. It's not like we can just rip through them all and do it that way. Star podcast. You had a chance to check it out yet? What's great about going back through some of like these really old messages is you kind of recapture some of the excitement and sentiment you had, months ago, and then to know like how much further the product has come along since then. I think it's a really good way to kind of reheat a number of these opportunities. So yeah, I'm kind of smiling over here like an idiot because yeah, it's good to see. Again, people were interested before, and now all of a sudden we have a much better product, and if all goes well, it seems like it'd be a good time for some of these folks who want to get back involved. Um, so yeah. What's super different about selling freemium SaaS, especially kind of the B2B to C or B to C to B, however you want to put it, that we do, um, we're not asking for a ton of money. It's $10 a month. Um, and what's so different about that from my previous experience is like $10 a month is funny. Like before we were doing projects that were 10 and 100K ACVs. So in retrospect, you only need like one or two of those to pop to make it feel like some of this stuff is worthwhile. Whereas again, doing the same sort of outreach, obviously different message and different positioning, but the same sort of outreach for product that is $10 a month. Um, you can't do that at scale necessarily. So again, that's why we're identifying some of these people that have pockets of influence or authority, and seeing if they'd be interested in helping kind of us shoulder the yoke, so to speak, in terms of evangelizing this whole concept of good content starts with pre-production, and the planning aspect of content is so often overlooked, primarily because our attention spans have gotten so small and so thin. So before you like just hit record and show up and throw up, it really, really, really helps to plan what you're going to say and have some sort of strategy and roadmap behind it. Because it's very clear, even in rambling such as this and in a live format, if you don't have some sort of anchoring, whether it's an outline or some notes or whatever, you tend to ramble. And even I planned this and I wrote a pre-write for this live stream, and even still, it's tough to kind of keep the conversation going. And we are an hour in now, or just about. So you guys have been watching me work and building out this affiliate list. We already have one new affiliate on board with pre-write, and we're looking forward to launching that. So our goal again is if we can get 5 to 10 of these guys and gals signed up. Our big woe begone problem of holy crap, we only had one premium sign up for February, because I was totally unfocused on screenwriting and fully focused on podcasting. Again, that's the big problem we're trying to solve here. So again, we're standing up an affiliate program for prewrite.com in a day, maybe less than that. It's probably going to be like 6 hours. That's the one thing we're doing. The other thing that we're doing is looking at our most active free users and kind of rewarding their diligence by giving them a promo code that they can use to upgrade to premium. And the last thing we're doing is running a campaign from an outbound and social perspective that kind of goes to war with the coverage companies that charge hundreds or thousands of dollars to get some basic feedback. And again, not to disparage those guys who actually love a lot of them, but for us to get some of our user numbers back up, we want to kind of do a comparison and a contrast really for what you get from $100+ to $1,000 thing versus what you can get with us for $10 a month, and the rapid iteration of pre-write and how that helps too. So in any case, we're going to try to add another like 10 15 potential affiliate partners to this list. We're going to ship the list off to Sam. Sam is going to run that and work through with all of them logistically how the affiliate program is going to work. The TLDR of that is for every um, attributed sign up for premium, they help us get, the affiliate will also get money on top of that. So that's part one. Part two will be the one-to-one outreach that I'll be doing for our most active free users. So back at it, back nose to the grindstone. I'm here to entertain and hopefully inform. Because yeah, when Sam and I, our CTO, started talking around 11 o'clock, we were just shocked that there was only one paid sign up. So this is us freaking out in real time for your viewing pleasure. So another sip. It's coffee, by the way. I take it hot and black. Um, cool. So what I'm doing now is going back through all kinds of conversations that we've had with individuals that have expressed interest in pre-write, um, and um, could be potential fits for us when it comes to um, becoming an affiliate here. So that is what I'm doing. Kind of feel like I need some theme music behind me. This could be a good one. This is one of our writers at Netflix, which would be sweet to get more people from the Netflix account to kind of evangelize pre-write within their four walls. So of course that's one of the other big things, right? With the new collaboration features and organization features that we rolled out. Um, you know, the value prop for pre-write back then was pretty simple. Just you as an individual go into pre-write, dump your story in there, get some feedback as far as like the quantitative and qualitative side of things. But now with our folders, with our some of our collaboration tools, and certainly with our different formats, it opens up a whole new world for a number of these people that we previously had conversations with. So this is a really good way to get, back on their radar. Um, so again, I'm putting together a nice, robust list here so we can um, help help get some help in shouldering some of the burden of evangelizing pre-write across not just organizations or like companies, but organizations and screenwriting communities in particular. Um, cool. So again, not every affiliate opportunity is going to be created equal, if you will. Some of the things we're looking at are, their affiliation with an organization or a community. We're also looking at, their usage of pre-write already. So it's a lot easier for people to promote a company or a tool if they're actually using it. Of course, you get the unscrupulous folks who will hawk just about anything, regardless of their experience with it. Um, I think we want to avoid those at whatever cost. So I'm being pretty selective here with, who we're going to invite to this pre-write affiliate program, which, by and large, um, I think it's going to be pretty freaking sweet to see how we get this thing set up in probably about 6 hours. when it all is said and done. I know some people can take up to 6 months to get an affiliate thing set up. Um, so yeah, man, we are just rocking and rolling. I am about 30 or 40 potential um, affiliate partners through this now. Um, and we shall see how many we can end up logging on. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put the affiliate pen down. Hands up. Just about. Oops. Hands down, thumbs up. I'm gonna send two more that are, I think, really important because I've just resurfaced them. And again, I said this a little bit earlier, but it's really cool to go through some of these old conversations that we've had with people that saw, a version of Pre-Write back in September or August of last year, and have either used it in that kind of nascent stage, but now with some of the great new features that we've rolled out and some of the great new aspects of the tool, like I think a lot of them, their mind's going to be blown if they haven't logged in a while. So hopefully that's another kind of piece of the puzzle here that come back and see what's doing improved. So at least if you're not interested in becoming an affiliate, you might be interested in actually sinking your teeth back into utilizing Pre-Write. So in any case, I think there's a good kind of compounding positive that this accomplishes. Somebody tweeted the other day, and I forget who it was, so I apologize for plagiarizing it, but whoever's closest to the customer wins, and I think that's such a true statement. So, um, so yeah. Let's see. All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for the affiliate stuff because I kind of hit the number. Yeah, boom, just got another affiliate signed up. This guy runs a copywriting agency and does a lot of storytelling stuff. So sweet. So in really effectively the 30 minutes that was me actually working and not trying to entertain you, the live viewing audience, simultaneously, we got two like really awesome individuals that are going to help get the word out about Pre-Write and get more people signed up for it through our affiliate program. So much success there. Well, you definitely deserve it. is it cool if we take this convo to email? Parenthetically. So again, about 45 minutes worth of real work that we did. Two really important affiliate partners ready to rock and roll. Where did this happen? One signed in, or one through Twitter DMs, the other one through LinkedIn DMs. So as they say, it goes down in the DMs. All right. So the reason why I'm being quiet now is I'm coordinating with Sam on getting these guys from the affiliate campaign that I just ran over the last hour set up with the actual affiliate program. So Sam is going to take care of all of like the background, behind the scenes stuff, and I'm going to transition now from the affiliate campaign stuff to get people to sign up as affiliates. And now I'm going to craft a message that I'm going to send to our most active free users. So the goal there is to reward their activity with a discount code for a pre-write annual membership. Why are we trying to get more pre-write premium annualships? Obviously, one, it pays us money. Two, we're about to raise our seed round with venture capital, so almost everything is going to be under close scrutiny. And three, yeah, it's personal pride. So we only had one sign up for premium in the month of February, which is just absolutely bonkers. Big problem, and that falls largely on my shoulders. Was very much distracted by chasing the shiny object of our podcast launch. So in any case, I'm making amends, and you guys get to watch me lament and administer lashings to myself. So all in good fun. All right. Moving right along. So we're gonna now craft the message for our one-to-one stuff. But before I do that, I'm just going to get hey, John. Really appreciate your interest in this and for the continued pre-write love. I'm looping in our CEO, CTO, Sam, so the three of us can talk logistics on getting you paid for annual sub signups. Sam, to get you up to speed. John, run super words. Awesome agency. John's been a big fan and promoter of ours. So I think it's about time to get him rewarded for doing so. Set up, rock and roll. Okay, sweet. So, I'm going to tweet about this again in real time. A second. Now we're moving, baby. Costco's also trending on Twitter at the moment, so gotta see why. Oh, cool. $16 minimum wage at Costco. Well, when you sell enough toilet paper, you know, I think that is a good thing. Very nice. All right. Back to the messaging. So again, we are putting together one-to-one emails that I'm sending to our most active free users over the last 7 days and the last 30 days. So the big tone of that is we want to reward all of their hard work. And in exchange for all of that hard work, we're going to do what Blair Warren, master copywriter, calls encourage their dreams. And we're going to encourage their dreams by giving them a discount code for 50% off an annual plan. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to write now. I'm going to draft up a couple versions of this, and then we're going to send it out complete with the code shortly. Hi, first name. Noticed you've looks like you've been busy. Every month we look at our most engaged pre-write users. One of the big things that we always hear whenever we reference a user's activity, people want to know if that means we're reading their stories, and we never read their stories. We never read your stories. It's all anonymized. It's all anonymous. You have a unique user ID in pre-write, and that's all we can see. So we can see if you've logged in, if you've made updates, if you've made edits, all that sort of thing. We can't actually see your story though. So I'm going to put parenthetically here, don't worry, your data is anonymized, so not even we can read your story. We can't read your story. We can only see every month we look at our most engaged for our users to see who's working their tails off. Don't worry, we can't read your story. We can only see how active you are on the platform. Well, guess what? Don't miss out, upgrade. So I'm reading what Sam's sending me for the in-app notification, little toast thing. One-time offer, don't miss out. People like surprises. I'm actually going to pop into a tool that I use quite a bit called Headlime. Headlime.com, headlime.io. And it's a great resource for writing projects, for marketing projects, all that good stuff. And what it has are templates and different formats for landing pages, for headlines, for emails, for all kinds of stuff. And boom, and we just got another. And this dude is a script analyst for Disney Plus. Dab, dab, dab. The dab's not dead. Yeah, so headline.io. I'm having trouble thinking about it because I know I got people watching me. Well, there's literally no one watching me now, but the point is, this headline tool is AI powered copywriting, and I like to come here to get some inspiration because that's like it's tough, to just pull stuff out of your butt, rabbit out of the hat, so to speak. So the big CTA is giving people a one-time discount code. It's going to give them 50% off. The get my and the card blue or green. So here's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and show. Can you see that? So this is the mock-up. So there's that little post there. One-time offer, don't miss out. Upgrade to premium now and get 50% off your first year. Upgrade now, dismiss. So my feedback for Sam is to actually change the CTA from upgrade now to get my 50% off. And I think that CTA button should actually be a color, whether it's the blue or the green that we use. And when it comes to the microcopy, I'm actually going to go back to Headline and pull like a Facebook ad. Facebook ad inspiration from Headline. You can get desired outcome. How? No, seriously? Let's see. And the other thing I'm going to do is go to an email and believe it or not, the best emails that I get, I think, are from Old Navy. Not because I get 50,000 of them all every day. But I think their copy is just really, really punchy, which is good. Um, I'm actually going to go to oldnavy.com too, because I know that they actually have a very similar little modal that pops up that shows like the different discounts that are available. So, okay, let's do this. Let's write some copy for this little pop-up that's going to show right now. It's like a rectangle, and we have a head, we have some body copy, and then we have the CTA button. And the current CTA buttons are upgrade now or dismiss. We are changing the upgrade now to get my 50% off. One-time offer. So let's say you've unlocked. I like unlock because it feels like, I don't know, kind of like a game. You've unlocked. Let's see. Let's go back to these templates here. Writing copy is super hard, by the way. It's probably super interesting to watch someone think. That's what we're doing right now. I don't think we can do any token tags. All right. So back at it. Um, cool. All right, I got to get this third affiliate teed up for Sam. Again, this is the guy that does a lot of script analysis for um, Disney Plus. Okay, let's go. Let's rock and roll here. All right, gotta take a little break.